Hello to social media, Saturday, October 7th, 2023, October 7th. Happy birthday to my cousin Rick. Anyway, you know I like to keep you up to date here on social media Saturday with the latest, well, I can't keep you up. What am I talking about? There's changes to all these social media platforms, probably multiple changes a day. So caught myself there. I can't possibly keep you up with all the changes, but I like to keep you up with the important ones or the ones you can leverage into making more money for your business. And this one, however, kind of slipped through I was going to say slipped through the cracks, but it slipped through the cracks just for me personally, because it's been a couple of months since Facebook put in this at highlight. At highlight. I just saw it for the first time because a business associate of mine, someone who was just here actually for the All-Star Entrepreneur Mastermind, a fantastic event last weekend. It's only been a week. I was going to say a couple of weeks ago. Time flies. It was last week. I wish it was again today. We'll be hosting it again in January. Anyway, I got a notification. You know, you got the little notification on Facebook. I check in once a day. And it said, oh, so-and-so mentioned you in a comment. And so I go to check it out, and I saw that he mentioned everyone in a comment, or all of his followers in a comment. So when you do this on your personal Facebook page, you can put at highlight in a comment, probably in a post as well. I didn't check that out yet, but probably in a post. And that will send a notification to all of your Facebook friends that they'll get a notification that they were mentioned in a post. Now you can do the same thing in a group or a page on Facebook, like your business page, by putting at everyone in I've done it in a comment. I should have checked if you can do it in the post itself, but I do it in a comment. So I put the post. I did this only once in my unofficial Dan Kennedy magnetic marketing group that I started years ago, never did anything with, and then finally decided by popular demand to start a mastermind group for the top really coolest marketing-minded people in there. We just had our first meeting yesterday, and man, it exceeded all expectations. It was phenomenal. It's going to really be a great group, and already we're going to have some great success stories out of it. But when I put up that post and I noticed there's 700-something people in the group, even though I've never done anything to promote it or run ads, but you know, I guess 2 or 3 times a week, Facebook sends me notifications, so-and-so wants to join the group, boom, boom, so it grows a little bit. But I put up this post saying, hey, top marketers here, you want to look into possibly joining us in this mastermind. It's going to be awesome. Check it out. And then I noticed the reach. Facebook showed me the reach of the post was like 22 people. Because good old Facebook, unless you pay them money, they don't want your post to reach a lot of people. So I didn't feel like paying any money. I didn't even know, unless I got enough response. That's how marketing is, right? You sell it first. Just like season tickets are sold way in advance of the season, concert tickets sold way in advance of the actual concert. And here I was putting it out there that we're doing this mastermind group. And unless I got enough response, I was going to put another message out and said, you know what? Not enough response, we're actually not doing the group. So I wasn't going to run any ads to it or anything. I will now in the future because this is fantastic. And I'll start a second. I already got a waiting list for the second one. And we'll start a third one and so on. Anyway. So I put the second day, I put an at everyone post. I found out, I looked it up and I found out you can do that. And the post, the reach went up to like 150. So the next day or a couple of days later, I did it again. And I don't remember now, reach went up a little bit, but I basically sent personal messages anyway to the top people in the group that, look, the group is for, you know, real top implementers of Dan Kennedy style, Gary Helbert, Jay Abraham, Robert Collier, you name it, direct response marketing. And so really it wasn't about reaching people with the post. It was about individual messages. I sent emails, text messages, Facebook messages, and got the group going. But I found out you can use the at everyone in a group. You can use the at highlight on your personal Facebook stuff. You can only use it once a day, but here's my advice. Don't do that. So use it once in a while, and I'm going to tell you when I believe you should use it, because from my experience, I'm in a whole bunch of groups on Facebook, for instance, because all the time my clients, friends, business associates, hey, please join this group, such and such, sure, join the group. And then, as most people do, I'm thinking I never go back and whatever, and that's why the reach is low on any post there. I've even found that if I go back every day for like a month and I love it, But then for some reason, I don't go there for like a week. Facebook stops showing me the stuff, and I forget all about the group. So again, they want you to pay them money to get those notifications out and that word out to the people, even in your group or in your Facebook page, whatever. But I find that when I see in my notifications, now I'm onto it. It says so-and-so commented on your post. Okay, great. I'll go look and see what the comment is and respond when appropriate. And so-and-so's having a birthday. Okay, that's good. And here's a memory you might want to share. Okay. But then it'll say so-and-so mentioned you in a comment in their group. And I'll see like 5 of those a day. And I've learned, like, they're not mentioning me. I go and I look and it says at everyone. And so that's a turnoff. It's actually a negative. Be careful. And I suggest really use this sparingly. Again, I'm going to tell you when I think you should use it for maximum effect. But I'm going to tell you first, most of the time you should just not use it because it turns people off. And the last thing you want is for people that chose to follow you at some point, especially if you ran ads, to get people into that group or to see your page. You know, you're a speaker, and every time you're on stage or at an event, you say, hey, you know, like me on, friend me on Facebook or whatever. Like, you don't want to that time and money and energy you put into building that follower list and lose it by being annoying to them, because that's how I feel. I ignore most of them now, almost all of them, when it says you were mentioned in a group. I'm like, no, I wasn't. And so if that happened a lot, man, I could see myself. Now, I'm a marketing guy, so I don't opt out of emails, and I don't, you know, any door-to-door salesman comes to the door, my beautiful wife, Michelle, always knows, hang on, I'll get my husband. Like, I don't hang up on telemarketers. I'm a sales and marketing guy. I'm doing research, got to find out what's going on. But I'm thinking there are people out there who might, at some point, sooner or later, pay you money and buy your stuff that are opting out because you're annoying them with the at everyone or the at highlight tag. So be careful. And then I hear people go, well, those people weren't, if they're that annoyed, they weren't going to pay you any money anyway. Well, look, they might not have been going to be paying me money that day, but who says a month from now some circumstance would change either with their business or your offering or anything, and then they might pay you money, but not if you chase them away by overusing the annoying at everything or at highlight tag. So here's my recommendation. And it's the first letter of the WOW strategy that I teach. And if you want to find out more about it, there's a free video at thewowstrategy.com. Is it always starts with the who. That's the first W of the WOW strategy, the who. It's not about me and what I want to say to people because I want to sell something. It's about, would this be of tremendous benefit to the people in the group, to my Facebook friends? So that's how you think about it. If you find something, you're going to post something that is of such tremendous benefit, you feel, to them, some incredible discount on something you got, or just letting them know about some movie you saw that you think they would love because it's a great movie for entrepreneurs. I do that once in a while. Or, hey, check out this blog post by so-and-so. It's a great one. Yesterday in our mastermind group, someone brought up, I was in 2 different mastermind group meetings tomorrow. One of them, someone brought up Tim Ferriss post number 538. I got to go check that out. It was all about how I built my millions of followers to my blog. And it's a typical, I'm sure, I once had lunch with Tim Ferriss, and he told me, I asked him, he said, yeah, that's his style, to write these ridiculously long posts and to have 3-hour video blog posts. And so I'm sure, I haven't checked it out yet, but it's a typically long, in-depth, detailed thing, because if you want to know how to get 1 million downloads on your podcast or 1 million views to your post, whatever it is, I was told by my mastermind, fellow mastermind members, that that's what Tim Ferriss tells you right there, how he did it. So I'm going to check that out. And so when you put a post like that of tremendous value, you believe to your followers, that's when, and that's only when, I suggest you use the at everyone or the at highlight tag on Facebook. Otherwise, if you do it self-serving, might work once, might work twice, but at some point you're going to lose people. And I'm not in the business, I don't know about you, but I'm not in the business of losing followers. It's not exactly my goal when I wake up every morning. What could I possibly do today on Facebook to lose followers? I know I'll put the at everyone post for the 18th day in a row because I want to sell something. It's a little exaggerated, but hopefully you get my point. And that'll do it for Social Media Saturday, October 7th, 2023. I saw a bunch of names go by. I can barely see the screen of my phone thanks to the glare of the sun here and way too hot. and way too sunny Phoenix, Scottsdale area of Arizona. So I'm heading back inside because I'm crazy just to come outdoors, although it's like only 100, and maybe you can tell from the trees behind me. I can't see, but maybe you can. Yeah, they're moving a little bit. Nice breeze. And besides, a month ago it was 115 and no breeze. So, it's only 100 and there's a breeze. See, we say crazy things like that here. So, but I am heading back inside to be with my beautiful wife, Michelle. Thanks for being here today live or watching on the replay. And I will be back again tomorrow just to check in, as always, as I've done every single day for over 6.5 years. On Sunday Fun Day, I don't usually talk business, but I will just say hello to keep that streak going, God willing. And also, God willing, I'll keep the streak going of being back with business building tips on Direct Mail Monday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Over and out. Bye-bye.